quarter, 1. Referee stop fight, cuts in 2 rounds. So onward and upward to the light welter boys now. 10 stone division, Tony McKenzie against Gordon Blair. Gordon will be first man in the ring. From Glasgow. There's his record, supplied by George Zeleny. Trainer Johnny McNair with him tonight. Originally wanted to be a footballer. Never made it as a footballer. So football's loss was boxing's gain. And he says that he is going to give it a shot at knocking Tony McKenzie out tonight. And here comes Tony McKenzie from Leicester, just 2 weeks after his last contest against Marty Boyd-Duke at the Granville Halls in Leicester. Rated number 4 in the UK. Marty Boyd-Duke. That was a cracking contest, actually. 7 rounds. Duke was down in round 1. Took another couple of counts, but was finally dealt with a corker of a right hand in the 7th. Another boy wants to get in the ring at the moment. Gordon doing a little bit of shadow boxing for the benefit of our ringside camera. Oh, come on, gentlemen, let's have the pair of you. After you. No, I insist, my dear chap, after you. No, after you. How about if they both get in together? Carrying the old psychological bit a little bit too far.
Yeah, it used to be like that. I remember the fighters used to pretend they were going up the stairs. Hopefully the other guy would then start, and then one of them would come back down again.
Blair's gone walkabout. Oh, just a little bit silly.
Do you want me to go over and tell them, Dave? We're waiting, boys. Oh, here we are.
Oh, well, Gordon's decided to get in. To a deafening silence. And here comes Tony McKenzie. And here's Alan Hughes again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is a light welterweight contest at 10 stone 9 pounds over 8 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the red corner with the burgundy shorts from Scotland, Gordon Blair. And his opponent in the blue corner with the white shorts from Leicester, Tony McKenzie. At the weigh-in at 12 o'clock today, Gordon Blair scaled 10 stone 6 1/4 pounds. Tony McKenzie, 10 stone 4 1/2 pounds. Your referee for this contest is Richie Davis and your timekeeper, Lou Hubbard.
Remember, lads, you must defend yourselves at all times. Keep a knuckle fight, close glove above the glove. One of you goes down, the other goes down. Do not come out until I say. One thing like 36 on fellas, that's when I say break, you both take that step back. You got that? You got that? Take hands, please.
Oh, there's Tony McKenzie. So, British champion, of course. And this is round 1.
Bit of a contradiction to start there, where Alan said that it was a light welterweight contest. I made that 10 stone 9. It's more like a welterweight. The welterweight division is 10 stone 6, so Should have called it a welterweight. Both guys weighed within the welterweight division. But there's no doubt that Tony McKenzie is a genuine light welter. Bulked up for this guy because he's given away a couple of pounds.
Last time we were up in this very ring, we had Tony McKenzie against Benji Marquez, the all-action American. McKenzie won that on points. He's wearing his Macho Camacho shorts tonight. Either that or they shrunk last time they were at the wash.
And they look fairly stylish on Tony, but on some people they don't look so good. I've seen them on guys before and they looked horrendous, but Tony has definitely got the physique. This guy is Gordon Blair's not a bad puncher. Out of his 12 wins, he's at 7 KOs, so there's no doubt that he's got a bit of power in his punches. And he is a weight division, a genuine weight division above Tony, so Tony's got to be careful and just not get caught too much, but we know how big a puncher Tony is. He can put your lights out with either a left hook or a right hand.
Well, when he fought Marty Duke a couple of weeks ago, I mean, Marty Duke's light middle.
Yeah, what a right hand from Tony that finished that fight.
What a punch indeed. And he really is getting better with every contest that we see him in, McKenzie. He's fought a couple of moderate opponents, it's got to be said, in King Zaka and Alberto Machong, but Marty Duke really extended him over 7 rounds a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Marty Duke really takes a good shot and always fit, always durable. And he was cleanly knocked out and punched to pieces beforehand. Really fantastic performance by Tony McKenzie. There's no doubt this guy has got super potential. Now he wants a meaningful fight as soon as possible. Fight someone like Andy Holligan and then go on to fight for the European title. Nice relaxed, easy round for Tony McKenzie. Just using this as like a nice sharp sparring session. On the retreat, decided to box on the retreat. Let Gordon Blair come at him and using a nice snappy jab, little short uppercuts on the inside. But just really a feeling out round. And you'll see him going to town now in the next couple of rounds.
Let's go across the other side of the ring, take a look at Gordon Blair. Looks older than his 22 years of age, full-time professional. Supports Partick Thistle. No, we all have our problems.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds up.
McKenzie, 6 years older than his opponent tonight. Been around a deceptively long time as Tony.
He's had a couple of years out too, so he's a young 28, but he needs to get on his skates and start fighting for those meaningful titles as soon as possible. You see this round, he's now starting to come forward. Last round he was on his bike all the way through. Gordon Blair's come to fight. He's landed a couple of good right hands. One of them that stung McKenzie just about a half a minute ago, and another one there. He's gutsy, he's brave, and he's definitely coming forward and making a fight of it. Good right hand again. McKenzie very cautious. Boxing very well. Body shots really solid. Picking his shots well. Not throwing too many, not wasting anything.
Incidentally, if you can hear somebody shouting advice to Tony McKenzie, as his mum. You can just see in the red dress in about a third row opposite our cameras, giving it the verbals. And the audience enjoying that too.
They may laugh, but none of them will say anything to her. She can punch as hard as Tony.
That's right. Where do you
Oh, beautiful left hook to the body there from McKenzie. Really hurt Blair. Doubling it up to the head.
There she is. There's Mrs. M in the background there, in the red dress.
She knows her boxing too. She's just shouted, "Be first." Come on, Tony.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice. Another good round for Tony McKenzie. We're going to take a break. We'll have more on our British light welterweight champion. And there's his mum. Lost his way a bit. He won the title against Clinton McKenzie, no relation, of course, and lost it against Lloyd Christie. And a year or so in the wilderness, but back with a vengeance now.
Yeah, he really started to get to Gordon Blair at the end of that round, started to open up and use all his variety of punches, but he is marked around the left eye and did look to have a few bumps, and although he's smiling, those right hands are hurting him, and he can't afford to take too many of those from a genuinely bigger man.
And as Barry's told you, Blair is a puncher, and he was telling us beforehand, was Gordon, that he fancies this.
Yeah, they all say that, of course, until McKenzie hits him with
Some of
one
them
of the left
mean,
hooks.
yeah, some of them mean it. Some of them mean it more than others.
McKenzie coming forward now, starting to take control of the fight, doing as he pleases. Again, as I say, stress that Gordon Blair has a good right hand and has already marked McKenzie around the left eye. McKenzie starting to just look a bit more comfortable with Blair and landing with those right hands, and those left hooks in particular down below is really hurting Blair.
And remember, McKenzie is the sort of boy who can take you out with one shot and with either hand. It's a rare gift, that.
Ooh.
That did not miss by very much.
No.
And neither did that.
His head would have went into the rafters if he'd hit him with that one. That was a really solid left uppercut. Can hook.
Well, I tell you, we've got two shows for the price of one. Mrs. M's doing the cabaret at ringside, and number one son's doing the business inside.
Blair's had success with that right hand again in this round, and a few times, and one of them that certainly seemed to hurt McKenzie. And if there is one flaw in his armour, the fact that he is open to that right hand over the top.
He's taking two good shots this round.
And there's bumps around that eye at the moment. He didn't want to let them actually develop into a cut, so
Yeah,
he's either got to get this job done quickly or keep his hands up a bit higher.
And he has been stopped as McKenzie.
Well, I watched when Lloyd Christie actually stopped him. He hit him with a good right hand, and McKenzie never actually got over that punch. It only lasted a couple of rounds, but he never actually got over that first knockdown that he suffered from Lloyd Christie, who was a notoriously good puncher. And has since faded away.
That's right.
Oh, these punches from McKenzie are real quality punches.
Oh,
that
the right hand. And that wobble Blair. And the left. Good round for McKenzie. Two big punches right at the end. But he got tagged himself.
tagged a few times, Dave, and looked tired walking back to the corner there. He's feeling this guy's extra weight, there's no doubt, but I mean, what a puncher he is. Oh, tremendous right hand and left hooks. And although sometimes they are a bit telegraphed, they really do damage. There's no question about that. I mean, during this round, Blair actually landed a couple of good solid rights. I think we get an example of one here now. Right into the side of Tony's face, bang. And again, right on that left eye. Now, that one didn't particularly hurt him, but the other one did. And this is McKenzie's right hand. Really stumbled Blair. His legs really wobbled here. We can't see them, but this is it here. Yes, look at that there. Oh, right hand. And his mother jumped up in the background.
Round 4.
And Blair coming out. And by those jabs with instructions to just stick and move maybe for a minute or two. Maybe his head not entirely cleared after those 2 big shots at the end of the last round.
The only thing is that whilst those are sound tactics, Blair is not good when he goes back. He's much more effective when he comes forward. And as you see here, McKenzie is actually getting through much better when he pushes him back. He lifts his head up, he drops his guard, and McKenzie does seem to nail him much better as he goes back, more so than when he comes forward. He's really trying here, Blair. I mean, he's really going for broke.
It's his only chance.
He hit him on top of the cup there. That wasn't a real devastating low blow, but did pop the top of the cup. Blair's really making a fight of this, but you know, he's going really into the danger zone when he gets in close with McKenzie, and he's leaving his chin open, just trying to nail him with that big right hand.
Feel those body shots sitting here.
Definitely, McKenzie doesn't handle pressure so good. He's much more effective when he comes forward himself. Now that's a good right hand he took there.
This has probably been Blair's most effective round so far. Taking a couple of good shots, but he's picking up that lead, scoring points.
He's really trying, Dave. There's no doubt. He's getting hit with some really good shots, but he's been as brave as they come and coming forward and putting his punches together. The way to beat McKenzie is to stay on top of him, hit him with lots of punches and get your head out of the way. But you have to be a brave man to do that because he's such a fabulous puncher. But that's the way to beat him. Tony does, as I say, isn't inclined to show his punches when he gets a bit tired.
I'll give that round to Gordon Blair. Good round for him.
Yeah, certainly the best round he's had so far. But again, he took some really good shots, Dave. Really good, solid punches. And those body punches must be hurting him now.
Johnny McNair in the corner with him. Freddie King with Tony McKenzie. As I say, he hasn't had the best of good fortune, won and lost the British title. And if you've got a long memory, you may recall he suffered a broken jaw against a Tunisian by the name of Lofty Ben Sail. So injury, loss of form, loss of confidence. But since he came in with Barry Hearn's Matchroom stable, the confidence has improved. And the record has improved as well. And there's Mum. Tony doesn't win this, he's got to walk back home because Mum's not going to drive him. Round 5. Well, Mum's enjoying it. I think Mum's winning on points.
Blair jabbing well in this round, coming forward again. See the way he etches forward, makes McKenzie goes back. Even if he's not punching, he's just etching forward again.
Oh, it's a good ride again.
But this is what he can walk on when he etches forward.
There's Mum.
Those left hooks to the body are really hurting, there's no question about that.
She'll take out a trainer's license next week, I reckon.
Yeah, Blair's coming forward again. Oh, bad cut just below his left eye. Blair's got a really
That's just
nasty
sliced his cheek open.
good right hand that done it too.
Yeah, sliced it open.
Now that's an incentive for McKenzie, who was looking tired and a bit frustrated. It was on two beautiful right hands and left hook to the body.
And Blair starting to get cuffed around the ring now.
Well, it's going to be difficult, you see, now for him to come forward and be more effective because he's got that nasty cut. He's going to walk on the little clips and on the inside. He's got to be careful now, and that's not the way he fights best.
That's half a dozen stitches, that is.
It's a really bad cut. From one single right hand on that. And again, the eye is looking a bit puffy as well. Oh, right on that
That was
cut
right
again.
on it, yes. We're in round 5 of the scheduled 8-rounder. And
What about that right hand? Just when he
McKenzie in
needed it
trouble.
most. McKenzie's really in trouble here. This is really dangerous now.
that was right out of the blue.
Absolutely, he's really got him in trouble now. He's got to finish, he's got a very bad cut. He's got to end this fight. Oh, he's got him going himself. Oh, McKenzie's got Blair going now.
Some round this.
This is a really good round. Is there a round of the year in the Pro Box Awards as well, Dave?
I think we'll just instigate one. This is a great round.
Fabulous. Oh, Blair's got it. Oh,
It's all
referee
over.
stopped it. Yep.
Richie Davis, good stoppage.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tony was lucky there because he was really in trouble. Good right hand, really shook him to right to his toes.
Yeah, bleeding from the nose. But I tell you, this boy is such a thunderous puncher that it can get him out of trouble. And boy, it did get him out of trouble in that round. Good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes 56 seconds of the 5th round, the referee, Richie Davis, has stopped the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony McKenzie is the winner. And can I ask you please to show your appreciation for a very good loser, Gordon Blair.
Gordon Blair, unhappy at the manner of his defeat, but no questioning. Richie Davis decision.